Oh, Trump is president for the next 4 years of our lives. What do we do in these times? We're going to talk about it here. But first, this is Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom in work, play, and faith. So everything that I do here on this channel is showing things that I am doing to live a more firmly unbound life, talking about things that lead to living a more firmly unbound life. And then living a more firmly unbound life really just looks like excelling in your life and enjoying life to the fullest. So you can visit firmlyunbound.com to learn more about that. I also have Firmly Unbound apparel if you identify with the idea of what it means to live firmly unbound. And there's a mission statement on Firmly Unbound where you can read all about the inner workings of what it means exactly to live firmly unbound. I'm also going to explain in this video what I am doing personally right now to go into this Trump presidency and not let this affect my life in any negative way. Now, as you can hear, I don't want this video to be something that is, tailored one way or the other on the political spectrum, because this video applies to everybody. Whether you just get your blood absolutely boiling at the idea of Trump being in office, or you are enthusiastic and excited about Trump being in office, there are appropriate ways to go about living our lives into this Trump presidency that will bring great results to your life, regardless of how you feel. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, if you're new here, I have my Myles RVs channel as well, something that has really done well for me over there when I review RVs, and those videos have seen millions and millions of people every year for the past 5 or 6 years, however long it's been, is being very real and authentic about reviewing these RVs, not sugarcoating things, just shooting it straight, shooting stuff straight as it is and not trying to fluff anything up. So I will do the exact same thing here. And I'm going to say this, but regardless of where you fall in the political spectrum, don't let this steer you away, because I have a message in here for everybody. I am very excited and enthusiastic about a Trump presidency. Now, if that just makes your blood boil, just pump the brakes real quick, because I'm gonna talk about how that doesn't matter here in a second. But I am somebody that's really enthusiastic about this. I have been on the MAGA train and identified with wanting to make America great again and what that stands for, far before we now saw the majority of the population of the United States also agree with that as well. But that being said, Trump is not going to impact or change anything in my life in the coming years. Now, long term is to be determined, but that doesn't matter. All I can do going into this next 4 years, and all anybody can do, even if you despise Trump, is do things to better your life. Instead of make America great again, make yourself great again. You will know if you're irritated with the idea of Trump being a president of the United States. Guess what? I was super irritated with Biden's presidency. I did not like a lot of stuff that happened under that presidency, and it was not financially beneficial for a lot of people in this country. In fact, the mass majority of this country, his presidency. But guess what? It did not stop a single thing in my life from still going in a positive direction. Now, I was bummed because I would have liked to buy an RV during that time and the interest rates were crazy. But guess what? That still falls on me, because if I want to buy an RV and I'm concerned about interest rates, I need to go make more money and just buy it cash and stop whining and complaining. And guess what? If you don't like Trump's presidency and things are going on that you don't like, you have to go make your life better and take control of your life. That is a foundational element of living firmly unbound. I went through Biden's presidency that I wasn't thrilled about, and my economic status still rised, my mental health got better, my relationship with God got better, and now I'm starting to work on my physical fitness, which is what I'm going to talk about today. And if you don't want Trump to be president, if you're not excited about this, the way that you can stick it to the man and the way that you can tell the government to screw off and have virtually zero impact in your life is to elevate elements of your life that make you basically unfazed by what is going on politically. Elevate your economic status, elevate your mental health, elevate your physical health, elevate your level of education. I mean, so many different things that you can do to elevate your life where politics will not have any determining impact on your life virtually whatsoever. That happened in my life over the last 4 years. My life got significantly better, even though everything was working against my favor, it felt like, and things still got significantly better. In fact, it was some of the best 4 years of my life, specifically because my relationship with Jesus and my understanding of Jesus and the gospel of Christ grew exponentially over the last 4 years, because these were things that I was intentionally working on. So Going into Trump's presidency, I identify with the idea of making America great again, which I believe starts at the individual level, which means I have to make myself great again. And if you hate Trump, you should make yourself great again. And if you love Trump, you should make yourself great again, because that is the only way we have an impact on making this country a better place, is by making yourself great again. And if you just can't get over that saying, just go make yourself better. Go make yourself better. So what I'm doing going into 2025, I'm starting 75 hard. I don't think I'm going to document much about this on here because I just don't like posting workout content all that much anymore. But I've done 75 hard before. If you don't know what that is, it's 75 consecutive days of working out 2 times a day. Now, you don't have to kill yourself. One of those workouts can be a walk. It can be a stretching session. It can be yoga. It can be Pilates, whatever you want. For me, I'm going to do mostly running, walking, stretching, and weightlifting. Those are going to be the 4 core elements. Might work in some like football and basketball because I do play in a flag football league. And then I do like to play pickup basketball and stuff like that. But working out twice a day, reading 10 pages in a book that is set to help you in life in some way, 10 pages out of a book, 75 straight days. Follow a diet for 75 straight days. This is something I have been working on over the past year and trying to get even more aggressively working towards through the end of the year. And then drinking a gallon of water a day. My girlfriend is doing it with me as well, so she will be holding me accountable. I will also be holding her accountable. It's very difficult to do it on your own. I have done it before in the past, like I said, but if you fail on any of these aspects throughout any of the 75 days, you have to start back on day 1 and start over again. So when I did this like 4 years ago, it took me 3 attempts throughout the course of the year to do it. And I actually did it after Kobe Bryant's death, because when Kobe Bryant died, he was such an athlete that I looked up to my entire life, especially because I played basketball up into college. I realized that I never really lived this Mamba mentality that I was so enthusiastic about. So I tried 75 hard in an attempt to like honor Kobe's life and the impact that he had on my life to just be great. And that was the first time I did it. Now going into the second time, I identify with what it means to make America great again. And I believe the only way I can have an impact on making America great again is making myself great again. I want you to go make yourself great again. So I'm going to be doing 75 hard. I encourage you to do something similar to that. Go elevate your physical health. Go elevate your mental health. All of these things are things that we should be working on all the time. But for me, I'm at least going to use this element of like enthusiasm and optimism that's in the air to take it as momentum to go into this next phase of life where I'm going to keep developing things that I need to work on. Next thing I'm going to be doing is also working on a budget. So I've been watching financial audits here on YouTube. I wish I could remember the guy's channel. I'll try to go get a screenshot of it so you can go check it out. But this dude sits down with individuals or couples and goes through their financials with them and really just blasts them on all the bad financial decisions that they make. And I realized I am a victim of a lot of bad financial decisions as well, or I shouldn't say victim, I'm a victim to my own bad habits. And I'm also going to be working on correcting that going into the end of the year. So setting budgets for my businesses and my personal life so that I can really maximize my financial impact in my own life and in my future as well. So those are 2 core things I'm going to be working really hard on going into the end of the year. Again, like I said, I may not be posting too much about these things here on this Firmly Unbound page, but just know this is stuff that's going on in the background that I'm working very diligently at to make myself great again so that I can play my role in making this country a better place. And I want to encourage you to make yourself great again as well. Whether you hate Trump, you're excited about Trump, it doesn't matter. Make yourself great again. That is the only thing that you can do to live a more firmly unbound life, is go out there and improve elements of your life. And like I said, it will make you untouchable by the world of politics when you, or I say untouchable, I mean, yes, there are elements that can touch your life and stuff, but it becomes such a smaller impact when you are living your life to a degree of excellence in so many different facets, where politics just has a hard time affecting you. I really just firmly believe that, because I've seen it in my own life over the past 4 years. There was so much that I could have been, upset about or concerned about, and stuff just kind of didn't faze me because I was improving elements of my life. And I'm going to keep doing that into 2025. I want to just encourage you to do the same. Go make yourself great again going into 2025. And I'm excited for what's to come this next upcoming year for Firmly Unbound, and for seeing the viewership of this channel grow and more of you hopefully come to identifying with this idea of living firmly unbound as well, because I know if you are striving to live a more firmly unbound life, you will see so much positivity enter into your life. But it takes hard work, it takes discipline, it's not easy to do, and I want to encourage you to go out there and live more firmly unbound. So that's what I'm doing. I am going to be doing 75 hard and implementing a budget that is really strict and rigid going into the end of the year. I want to encourage you to do some similar things yourself. Let me know down below in the comments what kind of things you plan on doing through the end of 2025 to elevate yourself and to live more firmly unbound. And let's go out there and get it. And let's go into 2025 with a whole lot of positive momentum. Live firmly unbound.